2016 Lexus RC300 doing us a water pump. Customers complaining about belt squeak and a noise. And here's our old pump. You can hear, not a good pump, bad bearing. What they'll typically do is they'll leak out the weep hole and get coolant into the bearing and such, and cause us a nasty grumble, because bearings and coolant don't like to mix. All right, so I know this is process already done. I had to get this done ASAP. All right, per service manual, this says this is a 6-hour job, and I'm on an hour. Yeah. So, service manual says you need to take out the alternator. Service manual says you need to take out the AC compressor. For the reasons of whatever that is, I don't know, because everything is accessible with no big issue. So don't need to take out the alternator, don't need to take out the AC compressor. All right, this is what we did do. Overflow tank, you'll move that out of the way. It has clips right here. You squeeze them together, it pops off, moves up out of the way, gives you a lot of room here. Disconnect your little clip from here so the harness doesn't stay attached. Moves it out of the way. Your thermostat will need to come out of play. So you can take off the thermostat first if you want, or do whatever, but I'm replacing the belt on this, so it doesn't really matter whether or not I got coolant on the belt or not. But I took off the belt first, just that I could see exactly what was going on and see all the hidden stuff. You have 12mm bolts right here for the pump. What you will do with that is, with the belt still attached, use a wrench, bust them loose, so that way you don't have to worry about holding this pulley when you go to take the pulley itself off. So just start them loose, and you can take them off once you get the belt off. There's going to be a idler pulley here, which will be this one, and this one is for the belt tensioner. That's a 14, that'll come off. The one for the tensioner here is reverse thread, so it's going to be righty loosey, lefty tighty, because this tensioner rotates this direction in order to loosen the belt. So the bolt turns to the right to loosen it, to take it out, which you'll need to gain access to for these two here, this idler here for this one, and this one as well. So once those pulleys are out of the way, you can gain access to all this beautiful stuff. I think what they wanted you to do is take the AC compressor and alternator out of the way, to take the belt tensioner itself off completely instead of doing just the pulley. But yeah, we can do that route. Next thing, your damn thermostat housing. There'll be bolt here. If you're looking at it, it's going to be right here, and right here. Those three come loose. It's a big long one that goes here, with a big long one right here, which that is right here, there, and there. That's to loosen it up. I took off the upper radiator hose so I could swing it out of the way. Left the lower one attached. This bottom one here you can take off. These are just simple constant tension clamps, so a pair of pliers to take them off, but then a tool like this to put them back on. Same thing for these two up top, and they just move out of the way. So once you get those four loose, you can use a pry bar back here in the back, just gingerly, so you don't want to break the case. Rock it back and forth, and it will come loose from this pipe right here. It will come loose from the thermostat location that goes right here. Once it's out of the way, all this is free. You have your injector, I think they call this an injector box. There's a little cover that goes right here. This bad boy, it'll be 12mm plastic nuts. It will come off. This is pretty self-explanatory. A deep 10mm 10 is needed. You'll need 12mm. You'll need constant tension clamp, pliers. You'll need needle nose pliers. You'll need a pry bar. You'll need a flathead screwdriver. 14mm for the two idler pulleys. Once all that stuff is loose, pull it out of the way and you can get all this stuff out. You got a mixture between 12 and 10 millimeter bolts in the pump itself. Do not tighten up all the 12s until the 10s are actually tightened up themselves, because it's the aligning rig for the pump, so that way everything spins on this puppy. So once you do all of that, this pump, or sorry, the gasket is also a one-way style gasket. It has a indentation right here for the pump itself. It's also a MLS style gasket, 3 layers of steel. So this wasn't leaking, this was just noisy pump. Go back in. You want to top off your coolant, burp it out, let it do all its business. Place the belt, all that kind of good stuff. No AC compressor, no alternator. So that is a good thing. So I should be done with this in about 30-45 minutes tops. Let it burp out all of its air bubbles, and away we roll.